Alrighty, how are you today? My name is Brad. I am the owner of a Black Bean trailer. Our trailer's name is Must Bean, if you ever see us on the road. Anyway, I'm making this video today to walk you through how do I get a Black Bean trailer in a standard garage. So this is kind of my world when I have to do this. I really did my homework on Bean before I bought it. The one factor that was an absolute must for me is it had to fit in a standard size 81, I think it's 81-inch garage. I'm happy to measure it towards the end of this, but I'm going to start the process. The first thing I need to do is hook up the Bean to the trailer, to the truck. I'm going to go ahead and get that going. That'll take 2 seconds. I've already got my hitch on, so we'll just kind of bypass all of the quick part of this. You'll see my backup skills, light up the truck. So if my wife said, let's go, I want to leave in an hour, this is the route I go. All right, so it's kind of like, let's hurry it up. All right, back on in here. We're just kind of nail it backwards. I got the nice backup camera, that always helps. I gotta come up a little more. Yeah, I'm not perfect at this. I'm getting better. Be honest with you. You learn every time you do it, unless you're really good. Real close to the wall there. All right, so what I'll do now, this is pretty simple, is I'll hop out. I think I did it at an angle last time just because the way things were. All right, I got room to move it up because I'm not so worried about the crossbars. Now this is going to be hard to do with no, it won't. Let's just give it a shot. So I'm going to pull the trailer forward enough, get it on the hitch, or get it close enough to the hitch. Maybe I got something in the way in the back I need to move. All right, so I'm over the hitch. All right, now at this point, I don't really hook everything up. I just drop it down onto the hitch because I'm not trying to go 100 yards. I'm going 15 feet to get it out of the garage. Again, I use my foot to do that, if you saw. So easy. Easy. This is the hardest part right here. All right, so let's do this right. Ding. I take the wheel off the ground. That way I know it's sitting low enough. So it's completely on the car. All right, I got a spinner. I'm good. Okay. Next step is I gotta let air out of the tires. And if you notice, I don't have my awning on. Yes, there's my awning. You do have to take your awning off. With 2 people, that is a 2-minute job. All right, so I have a simple tool, if I can find it. For those out there who are gonna give me their opinion on this, I've been doing it since I own the trailer, so it works for me. What I do is I pop that guy out. People are talking to me about how many pounds of pressure or whatever. Honestly, I've never checked. I just run it all the way down. We're almost there. I don't do them together. I kind of watch it just so I know it's not sitting on the rim. Usually when I start to see that, I'll go ahead and screw it back in so I get the other side done. Now, my guess, because I am somewhat of an expert on air pressure with cycling, I would say that's probably 5, maybe 6 PSI. I don't really know. Frankly, I'm not gonna even check because I don't really care. So now this side's a little trickier for me, obviously with space, doing the same drill. Okay. Oops, dropped that one. Now, again, I don't have to go too far. I just got to clear the bars, okay? So it's pretty simple. This one went down a lot quicker for some reason. I'm going to hold the camera like that. Oh, I just felt the truck. All right, so we got that in there. Now this one went all the way down. I might have to put a little air back in it. Yeah, probably will. That's all right. Didn't say it was perfect. All right, so this one's trickier for me just because of the positioning. But again, not a big deal. Doesn't take but a minute. Some days I'm good at it. Some days I'm not. Okay, so this one's sitting on the ground like a flat tire. I won't pull that out like that, so I'm gonna put some air in it. Again, my mistake. Here's the kicker. Sorry, if you don't own a compressor, this is probably not for you. But I've got the right tools. I got a compressor, 4 bars, boom. Honestly, the cost into the hose and the reel and the compressor, I probably have 200 bucks into it. I wouldn't say much more than that. All right, so I'm gonna put a little more air back in here because I went too low. But usually when I get it right, it's a one-time thing. So I'm just gonna get it off the ground a little bit. All right, give it enough. Okay, I'm good with that. If you'll look, it's got a little fold like the other one. Okay, so all we're gonna do is go from there, from here in the garage, up to there, like less than 10 feet. I just shut that off to get it out. All right, so usually I'll have my wife do this with me, but today I'm not because I don't really need to. So I've done it enough. I always just look here, make sure it's gonna clear. Looks like it's gonna clear. Hop in the car, and slowly pull it out. All right, I don't do it in a hurry. I don't want to damage my garage. All right. Now, again, this part's pretty undramatic, but I'll flip the camera so you can at least see it. All right, so here we go. Okay, so I'll stop right there just to make sure I'm going to clear it. As you can see, I should be clearing it. I always double check. Yep, it's going to hit the rubber. It should be good. There's one cleared. Now we get to the other. And that one's cleared. Any questions? All right. So again, a little bit of a process, not a big deal. I've got my air hose right there. I'm gonna air back up. I'll take it and park it, boom, my wife will come out, we'll do the awning, right? Put the awning on. It's 2 bolts here, 2 bolts here. I think I've got them set as 13 millimeters. That takes 2 seconds. We have a shower curtain, we'll throw that on right next to it. That takes 2 seconds and we're ready to go. So all of that, like I said, I bought the beam so it would fit in the garage because I live in an HOA, and so it works. It really does. If you got any questions, reach out to me directly. Hopefully this was helpful. Again, my name's Brad. Hope to see you out in the bean world. We're headed out next week.